Hey, thanks for stopping by Candid Reviews. Today I'm reviewing this AC80 projector by AmeriCool. This is off of Amazon. This projector is one of three that I've been testing out, and this one is 1200 lumens, 800 by 480 native resolution, and 1001 contrast ratio. So pictured here, you see everything that comes with it. You will get here a menu with some of the functions and operation instructions. If you open it up here, it'll go over the remote controls a little bit. On the bottom here, it'll go over some of the functions. These are all the top buttons and how to hook up to it and everything. And over here on the left side, it'll go over all the different connectors and all the different plugs and everything there. This does actually come with an included HDMI cable, which was for me a big draw to it, but unfortunately as I was using it, it ended up kind of seeming to be a kind of poor quality cable. As I was using it, it actually kind of cut out a little bit with the picture and that when I had it hooked up to my PlayStation 3, and there'd be kind of little glitches where picture and sound would cut out every once in a while. So going back to the HDMI cable that I had here already, it didn't have any more problems like that, so I'm attributing that to kind of a poor quality cheap cable. So you get it for free, but unfortunately it's not really worth it. You've also got this remote here that comes with it, and I'll show you here and get this focused. So there you've got power button, volumes, things like that. There's a source button you can see there, kind of right here on the upper left. Menu button, exit here, and you've got some numerals there if you need to use it for anything. On the back here, you can see it takes two AAA batteries, which aren't included, so you just got to supply those. But this is nice. It has an IR sensor on the back of this here. You can see it's labeled right there, the IR. So it's got that IR sensor for the remote, which is where you got to point it, so that's on the back side. You've also got right here headphone jack, then you've got your AV jack, which they give you this cable for here, which just can plug right into there. That connects into there. This bottom right spot here is actually for a TV connection. You can see the HDMI one right there, which is probably the one most people use nowadays. There's an SD card slot here on the left. On this right side of the projector, this is where you'll find you've got the VGA and USB here, and then this is your power cord, which is included. And I'd recommend, if you have like an extension cable, probably to use that with your power cord. On the front here, there's your lens. You've got this nice little cover that comes with it, a little soft cover to cover it up for transportation and everything. And on the bottom here, this is actually nice. You've got this little wheel that you can twist and untwist, and this will actually change the height of it. So you can change your angle if you're projecting at the wall. It completely comes off, or you can have it screwed in. To get this started, you can have it screwed back in and kind of adjust it for your angle. But there's also right here this little attachment. You can actually stick like a regular tripod mount in there, and that'll actually screw on, which is nice. None of the other two that I tried actually had that, so that's nice that that's included. That if you had a mount, you can actually put it on that. So just to go over some of the controls on the top here, you've got your OK button in the center there. You've got your arrows for navigation around that. Here's your power button. This is your menu button, and there's the inputs. So I'm going to turn this on real quick here, hitting that, and then one more time. This is kicking on here. So I'm just going to show you real quick, projecting a real small picture on the wall here, just to give you an idea. So this wheel here on the top is your focus. So you can see here, if I go real quick to say menu, turning this, it's adjusted pretty well right now. If I turn this wheel, you can see how it's getting blurry and that. So depending, every time you kind of resize it and set it on a different wall, you may have to go back in here and adjust that. So that's pretty good there. On the bottom here, there's this other wheel. This is your keystone wheel. So just to show you here, you can see if I rotate this, it kind of tilts the picture, you can tell, subtly up and down. So that kind of almost just flips it back and forth like that on the wall. So especially if you're projecting higher on the wall, it might be a little misshapen, so then hitting that keystone wheel can help right your picture back to normal a little bit there. But you can use your remote for this too, but to get into here, basically do your menu, get back in, going over to the right, and go sound, clock, you can do auto off settings, sleep timer. Here you can set your language. Then these are all the picture settings, so you can do different color temperatures, you can do user setting, warm, cool, or medium. Your aspect ratio, 16:9 and 4:3. Set your noise reduction. You can rotate it. Your image, backlight. So then going over, there's the sound again. So there are a decent amount of settings in there, which is nice. All the different sources, there's the source button. If I hit that, I can just go through those right there. But as far as the features of this projector, that's about it. The projector itself is pretty nice. The fan might be slightly louder than the other two that I looked at, but as far as everything else, the picture quality is pretty good, especially if you're using it more at night. Using it during the day is not going to be real great quality. But check out my other video I'll put in the description for the actual quality for the image and the sound test. I projected it on my wall at a much bigger angle and everything, so you can take a look at that. And please subscribe and follow if you like it, and comment with any questions.